If you are struggling with an addiction, or know of a family member or a friend who is, then this message will be of special importance to you. We are well aware that a number of celebrities such as singing legend Elvis Presley, comedian John Belushi, and football athlete high tower Bubba Smith died premature deaths from drugs. When these and other icons such as the king of pop Michael Jackson, model Nicole Smith, and actor Heath each died from a drug overdose, millions of people from around the world read the story in their local newspapers and on national magazines. They heard the tragic news on their radios and they watched the events unfold on television. In spite of their popularity, fortune, fame, and worldly success, their lives were cut short by drug overdose. But tragically, many of their fans and admirers did not heed the wake-up call. We are losing the war on drugs. The United States has spent over $1 trillion since President Richard Nixon declared the war on drugs 4 decades ago. Although arrest rates have increased by 1,000% in the last 20 years, 1 out of 10 Americans are still using illegal drugs. Tragically, more and more people are dying from drug overdose. In the United States alone, drug overdose rates have more than tripled since 1990. People are not only dying from illegal drugs, but are overdosing on prescription medications at an alarming rate. There is a worldwide addiction epidemic. The addiction epidemic is not limited to the Western nations alone. There are literally billions of people around the world addicted to and abusing drugs, including cannabis, amphetamines, the opiates, and cocaine. The physical, emotional, and mental devastation of addiction. Over the course of time, alcoholism and other drug addiction destroy an individual, both body and soul. Not only is substance abuse America's #1 health problem, the devastation of alcoholism and other drug addiction impacts the abuser's family and their community as well. What can we do to turn the tide? How can any individual make a difference? First of all, we must recognize who or what we are fighting. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms, according to Ephesians 6:12. Drug abuse is not just a physical addiction, or a biological or a chemical problem. It is a spiritual stronghold. Pharmakeia is a word found 3 times in the Greek manuscripts of the New Testament. It is the root word from which we get our English word pharmacy or pharmacist. Pharmakeia is translated as witchcraft or sorcery. It speaks of the occult magical arts which are often found in connection with idolatry. Drug and alcohol abuse, like witchcraft, are powerful demonic strongholds. Secondly, we must know how to fight the battle. The weapons we fight with are not the weapons of the world. On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds. 2 Corinthians 10:4. To break the bondage and tear down the strongholds of addiction, we need to pray for the addicted so they will come to the end of themselves and seek God. The weekend of April 6th to April 7th, 2013, has been designated as the 23rd annual Just Pray No to Drugs Worldwide Weekend of Prayer and Fasting. Since April 7, 1991, Just Pray No has united literally millions of Christians from around the world in intercessory prayer on behalf of the addicted and their families. We are not only praying for the release of those bound by substance abuse, but also for people to be delivered from pornography, gambling, obesity, and smoking. If you believe that God is calling you to intercede for the addicted, please contact us. To learn how groups can participate in our annual prayer event or find help for addiction through prayer and Christian ministries, please log on to our website, justprayno.org, justprayno.org, and click on the button that says Information on the Annual Worldwide Weekend of Prayer. Or please email us at justprayno@aol.com. Thank you, and God bless.